Welcome to our Aerial Yoga Nederland podcast. I'm Janneke van Amersfoort, the creator mom. In this podcast, we will discuss topics of the healing journey that the hammock reveals. After many years of experiencing the therapeutic effects of the aerial hammock, I want to go beyond the acrobatic stuff with you. Did you know that the hammock can make your life lighter? Let's talk about it now. Hi, my name is Janneke. Welcome to our podcast, and I invited for today one of my almost weekly students for aerial yoga. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, hi, I'm Meta. I'm 62 and I've been doing aerial for a few years now. I've done it before and I love it.
Why? Why? Tell me why.
Because of the teacher and because of the fact that I cannot concentrate well, and aerial yoga gives me both yoga and I don't have to stay still. I have an ankle problem, so I started with flow yoga, but I cannot stand or do standing movements if you have to stay still. It's too much pressure on the ankle. So here I'm carried by the hammock and I can still move, and it helps me very much because I also do yin yoga, but then my mind goes everywhere, and with aerial it doesn't. The monkey is pretty quiet.
Wow. How come? Do you have an explanation for the difference between the yin or the other yoga on the mat and with the hammock?
I feel very safe and I can move. The hammock can move. You don't have to be still, and I have to do all kinds of tricks. It's not acrobatics, but a bit, and I love that as well. I love to play, so I feel very safe, secure, and with yin yoga, I have to lie on the mat a lot, and that's.
And then you have to be still.
Yes, and that's very, very difficult.
And why is it difficult to be still?
Because my mind goes everywhere, so I can't. And I leave the place where I am, and now I seldom leave the hammock. I cannot think of other things.
So you're more in the present moment.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
So actually this is interesting because before I got a lot of other yoga instructors and aerial yoga. That's not really yoga. You just play a bit in the hammock. And I'm like, well, if you talk about real yoga, being in the present, I think the hammock is really bringing you here. Yes. And there is no distraction of other things. It's just that you and the hammock. I don't know how you experience if the hammock is like... like I sometimes say, like a partner that you play with, you
struggle against.
Carrying you, struggle against. Well, hopefully you become best friends. Huh?
Yes.
That's the idea.
But every week is different, I must say. And I sometimes only know how I really feel when I come and lie in the hammock before we start the class. And then I actually think, oh, actually I'm not that good, or actually I'm very happy.
Is it confronting?
Yes, but I can deal with it now.
Oh, okay.
But it was confronting.
So
and sometimes I just come to, well, you know that. When my best friend of 50 years died, I just came to you and said, I'm going to lie and I'm going to do nothing. And I cried for the whole session. And I felt very safe and secure. And so that was something new, but something very good, which I cherish. And sometimes, yesterday when I came, I had a rotten week, and when I was in the hammock, I thought, actually, I'm doing well. So
it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. So it's that's what I like about it.
What I admire about you is that you dare to stand up for your needs. That you dare to say, like, I am feeling bad, or I have grief, and I need the hammock to, support me, or to, embrace me, or whatever, calm me down. And you feel safe enough in a class of 15 people just to say, like, I'm not joining all the exercises. This is what I need. And I always invite people just to listen to the body and the needs. But it's quite hard for most people to understand the needs of the body, to listen, to hear actually the body.
Yes.
So I'm very proud.
Thank you very much.
For
But the
sure.
hammocks and the atmosphere really help. And what I think really helps is that nobody saw me. I know they all the other 40 knew that I was lying there and probably crying, but they don't see me, so I'm kind of hidden. And I'm old enough to think, well, they can think what they want.
But they're not. They're also in their presence.
Yeah, I don't know. No, you always think. Mir is probably thinking we are looking at her now as well. We always think people are seeing what we're doing, and I know that's not true, but it takes time to... and it's much safer there. Because I would be on a yoga mat and I would be crying, then people would notice.
Just stop it, put
Yeah,
it away,
yeah.
It's not existing. And actually that's such a bad thing, because it's really important to let it flow so you can digest all the emotions and give space for your emotions, at least. I think this is a really important topic, actually, you point out here, because there is still something that we're not supposed to show too much emotion, or everything should be happy, and on Instagram for sure, everything should be great. Well, life isn't always that great, and if you just accept and, then knowing that there is a hammock to give you a little support, and you can be whatever you are and however you feel in that moment. But I like also to bring more awareness in the cocooning, the effect that it has, that you have your own safe space where nobody can see if you do an ugly face or cry or laugh or so. And this is also a topic that is in yoga we shouldn't judge. Practicing yoga should be no judgment, and it's really hard not to judge yourself to begin with. But putting on fancy leggings, I'm sorry, I'm happy with this legging, but actually it's already a judgment, right?
Yes.
So everybody with fancy leggings, they actually don't understand. No, sometimes it makes you a color or something makes you happy too, but it's very interesting to if you look at it, how much judgment is there?
Yeah, and then we all do it. I do it as well.
Yeah. But if you go inside and you're in the present moment, and you can also be with yourself without judgment, I think that's a great achievement. And accepting whatever is there and allowing emotions to move free, and then you feel different after, knowing that it is there. That I think it's a message that we... well, for me, it's a mission to share that message, that the hammock is always there for you, in a way, to carry you and make you feel lighter. And if you don't want to feel lighter because you're floating around already all day, it's also there to bring you back on earth. It's called aerial yoga, but if you can tell me how is the hammock, making your thoughts go away, but also bring you more into your body?
Because I think the projection of the hammock, and it moves. So moving helps me. My brain relaxes when I have to do complicated tasks. So I like to play golf because you have to do certain things in a certain order. Mm-hmm. And this is and the moving. I didn't know. First time I was in a hammock, I was seasick. I didn't want to, and now I don't want to do anything else, but slowly. So it's the moving aspect.
But this is also interesting because somehow the brain adapted to the fact that moving before was a bit scary, not feeling safe. And after some time, it was very joyful. It became joyful.
Yes.
It's interesting.
For me. Some people will never be able to...
no, you don't have to. But I think what is in aerial yoga as well is we're not only floating, We have, with the hammock low, with the relax and recharge, what we do a lot. And we have actually one body part in the hammock and one part on the floor. So you can anchor different parts of the body actually to the ground, and then let one other body part float or move. And this maybe, I think, creates also safety.
Yeah.
To anchor yourself while being able to move, but not losing control completely. So somehow we say it's aerial yoga, but also because of the pressure on the body and the massage, and it can be quite intense in different places.
And hurts
And
sometimes.
Hurts.
Yeah.
And okay, that's another topic. But it brings you out of the head into the body, and it makes you feel grounded after. That's what I want to finish this sentence. But tell me, what is pain for you?
Oh, well, there's
Not a subject.
different forms of pain. This one is that some part of your body, something is putting real pressure, the hammock is putting real pressure on some part of your body. But it also keeps me grounded because I try to breathe towards it. So you can concentrate on that. I think that actually helps because if I lie on the ground, there's no pressure. Mm-hmm. So I can concentrate on that part of my body. And maybe that helps as well. I haven't thought that one through yet. But that probably is.
It's always interesting, the feedback that the hammock gives, like, ooh, this hurts. Yeah. What does the hurt mean? Is it resistant? The body's in resistance, fighting against something. And like, oh, but actually it can be very nice. Or, ooh, actually this is exactly what I need. And then after some time, the body surrenders and releases, and something pops open, what was stuck for years maybe, and then you create more space to move. And if you like moving, then, well,
yes, I do. Yeah.
That's the magic trick of the hammock. Yeah. Poof, and then it's gone. But there should be trust first. If you trust the hammock that, okay, whatever sensation pops up, what is it telling me? If it's a pinching sensation in a certain area that is going to be more and more intense, you can still move, huh? Don't worry. Also here, you can move. Yeah. Feel free to move. Then it's a pinching pain that becomes more and more intense is not actually good. So it can be that you're not trusting and not surrendering, but then the whole move or posture doesn't make any sense. But if you breathe, if it's slowing down, if it's, getting less and less, then there is space for growth. Mm-hmm.
I think for me it's the concentration on that part as well, and trying to find out if it actually is not a good pain, or something just I can work with.
Yeah. One more thing before we stop.
I want to talk about the moving. Doing tricks.
Tell me.
That's very important. But I missed we didn't hang upside down for a long time. I missed that.
Oh yeah. We can put the hammock higher so you can hang upside down. What does it do to you, hanging upside down?
Oh, it's safe and scary and very nice. Scary. I can't stand on my head, but it's very safe, and it's hanging down. I really like getting. I've done it higher as well, aerial yoga. So getting up is a bit scary, but I like it. And I like a schommel.
Yeah. A swing?
Yeah, I like to swing a lot.
Mm-hmm. Upside down as well?
Every forwards, backwards, upside down as well.
So you're a type of person that needs a lot of input, different type of sensations, and that calms down the mind. So some people need the opposite. They just need to get rid of all sensations, and then the cocooning can be very nice too.
I actually need both. I tried the high aerial yoga, but I was too much emphasis on the doing weird things upside down, and so for me it should be a mix.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You are with the hammock high. You are more challenged, and
she I don't know the name of it. She did a lot of different things, of standing up and legs out and pretty complicated. And high is scarier.
Yeah, it's more challenging.
So it's more like a circus class than what I need. I needed. Well, part of me actually loves it, but not every week and not...
Well, we're still in Aerial Yoga Nederland, so I like the playfulness. I think yoga can be played in a playful way. We don't have to be serious and going in and be very focused and serious all the time. I think playfulness brings our inner child alive, and actually you get closer to your core. So, and I think we should, the hammock invites you to go back to your natural, original state of being, the way you were born and, meant to enjoy life. And whatever we're facing in life put a lot of stress and trauma and like weird things in our body. And if the hammock helps you to get rid of it just by moving, playing, and releasing tensions, that's a beautiful job on its own.
And you're right, because as a child I was always upside down, hanging from all kinds of playground things. So that's right.
And then other people say, don't be up straight, sit still.
Yes.
Stop saying that to kids, people who are
and
to play.
this has brought it back to me.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Because I play sports, but that's different. This is the actual playing that I love.
Hammock height, you can do circusy. That's what we see a lot on Instagram. And I think it's a bit sad, actually, because it's a lot about the pictures and copying the pictures and trying to look like something or that you're not. It's more important to feel like an acrobat than being one and copying one. I think with the hammock at hip height, it can be more challenging, but can be still very valuable in a safe way. To be be supported by the hammock, doing yoga asanas, supported, being able to hang upside down and enjoy all the benefits of stretching the spine, but mainly the extra oxygen that goes to the brain and the certain parts in the brain that are stimulated being upside down. That actually is why you like it. Why you like it is there is a release of what we call happy hormones, but actually they're neurotransmitters, and it's like free drugs here in Amsterdam. Free drugs in Amsterdam. Playing around, just hang upside down. And then, of course, it makes you happy because it's the dopamine and the serotonin. That's why.
And I don't trust myself to hang upside down in a playground anymore, that's true.
So then take a hammock. When the kids are gone in the playground, just put the swing alive and then put the hammock up. Yeah, good.
Nice thing.
Thank you, Meta.
You're welcome.
For sharing.
Thank you.